Alright, hello and welcome to episode 8 of my playthrough of All the Mod 7 to the Sky. My name is Gojetta and we're kind of picking up pretty much exactly where we left off in the previous episode. Nothing much has changed. I spent some time AFKing, and by some time I mean a lot of time. If we go here to statistics, go to time played, 1.65 days is quite a long time. I kind of just leave this on in the background, just kind of in my inventory. I have ended up dying quite a few times, which is why you'll see my levels fluctuating a ton. But in that time, we actually hit some really nice points of resources. Now, I know not everyone will be able to do this, and as we're playing and stuff, resource generation will become an issue as we start to consume more of these, but we're in a really good spot. Our iron hit a point of where we hit our 2,000 and got backed up. So I had to throw on a copper upgrade, which remember, that gives us 8 times. So we have 16,000 items being able to store in here, which is real nice for us. We also got backed up on some of these other things like bone meal and Certus quartz dust. We just had too much of. Same with salt. And everything now seems to be working. These chests backed up, and then once they got backed up, the whole system just kind of stopped working, which is pretty much exactly how we wanted it to go. But as you can see here, our ore generation is still just cruising along and doing a magnificent job, but still our pulverizer is just kind of trash. So in that time, we did actually manage to build up some sort of power surplus, but like a lot of our machines weren't working. We were sitting at 1.3 million FE, and as you can see here, we are still losing power. So we need to solve that this episode. And we're going to solve it really just, it's kind of going to be a band-aid fix. It's not going to be an ideal way to solve our problem. But we're just going to use some of these auxiliary AUX reaction chambers. We should theoretically be able to fit 3 of these into each one of our dynamos, each one of which increases it by our output by 100%. So it'll take us from, what is it, 120, wow, is it really? Yeah, from 120 to 360 per tick each one, meaning we'll have like roughly 3,000 FE, so it'll be really nice to like we'll pretty much triple our power output, but I think that's also going to become an issue again in the future, which is why I looked into advanced generators. We actually had a bit of a look at this when I was figuring out how to make obsidian, and this is going to be the option that we're going to go with in the very near future. We're going to upgrade and start using some of this stuff because I had a look at it. I think Direwolf is using that in his series as well, but I'm not sure. So we might look into this using Steam and stuff like that, because that sounds like a fun time, at least to start with, and then we can upgrade and then move into other things. Or if you guys want to see anything in particular, we can also just kind of go in that direction. But it seems like a good idea to just kind of do that. But anyways, we need to fix power problems. That's going to be the case, we're going to need to make an induction smelter, because we can make silver gears, we can make signalum plates, we just need the hardened glass, which we need to be doing inside of an induction smelter, which not that difficult. We can do that pretty easily. As you can see here, the recipe for this thing is pretty simple. Just some invar gears, a machine frame, which is just tin gear. So we just can grab all the stuff that we're going to need here. So I'm going to need iron, tin, silver. And that should be everything I need from there. We have invar there, and I have signalum as well. So we should actually just be able to make all of this stuff once I have it. Let's make our 2 invar gears. Need to make redstone flux coil, so I need redstone and gold. Stack and stack. We really need to get into applied logistics as well. That would not be a bad idea in the slightest. Maybe that's just something we could look into as well. Maybe that's a next episode thing. I think next episode we're going to get into applied logistics. I really don't want to wait around for that for too long, just because it makes life incredibly easy. So I need some sand. I also need to set up some like auto crushing of cobblestone into sand and stuff, just so I have it like sitting. Actually, no, wait, do I? I turned it all into glass, didn't I? I must have. I thought for sure I would have had some laying around. Let's just do 1, 2. We only need 2 pieces. So we'll just make the 2 that we need. Bang. That's that. And the last thing I need is a blast furnace, which is just a furnace. And I have no space. Let's get rid of that. And I can turn that block of iron there and then put these 5 ingots away. These are building blocks. They can just live in there if that's going to be the case. Cool. And then I need smooth stone. I need to turn that. I only need 3 of these, but we may as well make a bunch of it. Because I'm pretty sure it'll be used in crafting and stuff later on. It doesn't hurt to have it. Cool, that makes an induction smelter. The induction smelter can go over here in this space I prepared earlier. It's filling up with power, which is what we want to see. I have obsidian, which we're going to need. What else are we going to need to make this hardened glass? I always forget. Quartz and sand. So, quartz. We actually have, not there. Actually, can I use Certus quartz dust? Is that something I can use? Let's look at this recipe. Another quartz or quartz dust? No. How do we get quartz dust? Can we generate this, or does it have to come from crushing nether quartz? Let's take 32. That seems like too much, but that's fine. I'm also going to need to then crush up some cobblestone, so let's grab out like a couple stacks. And we can turn this then into sand. Oh, there's my wand. That's what I was looking for. One of those. Cool, and then this turns into sand. Nice. Sweet, and then we have everything. Let's just grab a stack of obsidian. Let's put that away, and let's grab a stack out. How are we for the rest of our lava? We seem to be in, like, a very slight lava surplus. We might need to add on some more crucibles, to be completely honest. I don't think we're going to have enough crucibles to be able to supply this entire thing. Once they've got the reaction chambers in there. Because it, like, kills our efficiency when we do that. We'll see. If we start running out of lava, we'll have to deal with that. But this is now going to make some hardened glass for us. And we need 1 of these per craft. And if I can fit 3 of these per machine, and we have 9 dynamos, how many of that? Is that 27? I'm pretty sure that's 27. So I need a lot of things. I don't think I have enough signalum, because it takes 2 signalum to make a plate. Oh, actually, no. No, I can do it 1-to-1. I just need the rolling machine, I think it's called. No, it's not called the rolling machine. It's a thermal machine. Press. God damn it, I have one of these in my other series, but I always forget what it's called. It's another thermal machine. Where is it? Multi-Servo Press. I just need some bronze and some constantan, and I can make this. And then this thing will allow us to make plates 1-to-1. And since we're already doing this stuff, we may as well just make another one. Okay, so how do I make bronze? So 3 copper, 1 tin. Do I just make a bunch of it? I think I just make a bunch of it. So let's go put everything away for the time being. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of tin. I'm going to grab out a bunch of iron, right? Because this is going to destroy my ore hammer to make this. So this is going to make 3 stacks. Completely overkill, right? Like, I know I'm going overkill with this, but we're going to end up using it at some point anyway. Because the other thing we can do once we have this is we can make ourselves a jetpack, and that's one of the quests. And that sounds like a good time, if you ask me. I would love to have a jetpack, even though we are already having power issues. Jetpacks sound like fun. So copper, crush, and you're gonna break on that one, but then you can do that, and then the rest is tin. Oh, really? We broke already? Yikes. Bang. Tin. Sweet. And we go 1, 2, 3, and there. That makes, oh, that made 4 stacks for us, sorry. Metric buttload. And now we don't need a whole lot of this to actually make what we want. I only need 2 ingots of this stuff. And we also need to make Constantin. I didn't think of that. What are you? Copper and nickel? Yeah, we can make 2 stacks of that. That's easy. Let's throw the dust that we're not going to smelt right away into there. And ooh, is there anything I can get rid of from my inventory? Get rid of the laser wrench and the sand and the cyan clay and the stone slabs. I don't know why I have those. Okay. And card holder can go in there. So let's grab out another stack of that and some nickel. And then both of these can get crushed up. Bang. And you're going to break, but that's fine because we have that. Both of these two get mixed together. And that gives us 2 stacks of Constantin. And then, oh, that's nearly a stack done of bronze already. I love this speed upgrade. That is so nice to have. Alright, there's 2 stacks of bronze. I don't need that much. But we may as well have it. Constantin, I needed how much? Is it 2 gears? So I need 8. Okay, we have enough. So, Constantin gears, 1, 2. I just need a multi-servo press, which we saw we had one. Nice. Then I need a machine frame. I just need more iron, which I can just get out of the blocks. And I needed 4 tin. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this just to save us a little bit of resources, which we have silly amounts of, to be completely honest with you. Multi-servo press. Thank you. Right, so I needed 27 of these things. And 27 of these requires 2 signalum plates each. 27 times 2 is 54. And I have 36 signalum. So that can go in there. And this will just very slowly press and turn into plates. So I need to make more signalum. So how do we do that? We may as well just make a bunch of it, right? We have like pretty much unlimited resources. It doesn't hurt. It's copper, silver, and redstone. Do we just make a stack? I feel like a stack is like well overkill. What if I just grab a stack of copper and a stack of silver? I'll just go bang. Oh, 2 stacks. But just make the 4. It doesn't hurt. We have the resources. We may as well just do it. 1, 2, 3 of that. 1 of silver. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Cool. And then I'm going to need more iron because I don't have enough ore hammers to make all of this. Cool. So let's make myself. Of course they would spawn in right now. Let's sleep. If anyone knows of a way to disable the spawn of those guys as well, like within the mod pack, that would be very handy as well because they're super annoying. The amount of leads I have at this point and like is too much. I'm over it. Okay. What was I doing? Signalum, right. Let's ore hammer up some copper. That's not nearly enough, so let's make 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This isn't going to be enough ore hammers, even if I had the space. So you are going to go there. You're going to go there. Finish that off. That's 1, 2. I just need to do that last little bit of copper, and then it's silver. Bang, and then it's 1, 2, 3, bang, and then 4 of that. That makes 4 stacks of signalum. We'll throw a couple stacks in there, grab out the rest of the Constantin. That can live in there. The rest of the dust can go into there. Bang, bang. So what did I say I needed? I think it was 54, right? And I had 36. So that gives us 47 there. No, that's bad maths. What's that? 24 plus 29 is 40, 53. So I need what? What's that? 4 more pieces then. Wow, this is smelting up really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang. Cool. Let's throw that in there. That's our 32, so we can make some of these at least to start with. And there's the rest of our hardened glass. It's just silver gears now. Oh, we need a lot of silver gears. I need 27 times 2 is again 54, and then 54 times 4. That's a lot of maths. 5, 4 times 4, 216, which is divided by 64, which is 3 1/3 stacks of silver. So 1, 2, that's 3 stacks, plus 1 more for good luck. Gonna need a bunch of nuggets to turn into gears. Yeah, the other thing I could make would be a gear working die, but that doesn't sound like fun to me. Two, bang, bang. Bang. If I do it like this, this will tell me pretty much if I'm on track, right? Because I need each of these stacks to equal 27. That's 24, 25, 26, 27. That's all the gears I needed to make. And now I should just be able to make a bunch of these auxiliary reaction chambers. So now, we should be good. This should be a good spot. I just need those signalum plates to finish, and then once they're finished, we can pretty much max upgrade all of these. So let's start here from the left. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you go 1, 2. And if we look at this thing, max production 480 RF a tick. Okay, so I was well wrong as to how much we would use or be producing. Wow, that's a lot. 480 times 9. What's that? 4,320. That's a decent chunk of RF. And I think, ooh, what's our max output for you? 256. These energy pipes aren't actually good enough for us to like fully utilize our thingies. I need to make a bunch of silver upgrades or regular pipe upgrades to like even utilize the amount of RF we're producing once these guys are full. So what else do I need then? Let's finish building it. Our signalum is done. I've got a bunch of hardened glass still. So 11, that should be all the ones that I can make, which is well and good. Those can go back in there. That's that, and I'm going to need 9 of these things. So iron nuggets I've got, and iron ingots. I just need redstone dust, and that should be everything I need to make those upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then this will make it so that we're actually pulling out enough power out of every tick from these bad boys. And then I think we're just kind of locked by transfer rate on this bad boy. Max output of 1,600 FE a tick. So yeah, now we're just limited by our energy cube. which is okay, I guess. That's whatever. So I just need to upgrade each one of these. Can I reach that one? I totally can. Read you and this one. And then while we're doing that, you get your last one. There you go, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, did I miscount? Is it not 27? Did I already have one in here? Oh no, wait, I think this one here. I think one of these guys has an upgrade in it that we had from the beginning. Yeah, this guy, the multi-servo. That one has to go in there. My multi-cycle, sorry. That was an efficiency one. I don't care about efficiency. We want power. Cool. And now what we should see is that this basic energy cube is like pretty much instantly full, which it pretty much is. Now we're just not able to utilize the output because we are generating more than this thing is capable to output. So can I upgrade our energy cube? Energy cube. The next version just requires some osmium, some more energy. Yeah, okay, we can make that. That's totally doable. That is completely manageable. I need food. Alright, so I need to make energy tablets, which we did before. It's just some infused alloy. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8 infused alloy. Oh, is that it? Okay. How many do we have already? We've got 4, so I just need to make another 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 4 iron ingots in there. And then this will take its very sweet time to change in. And I think this thing's good because it should tell us. Does it tell us? Shift N. It doesn't tell us what the max output of that energy cube is. That's kind of annoying. Hopefully it's better than 4,000, because then at least we can utilize everything that we're using. Or rather, everything that we're generating. Because otherwise we're just like being like super funnel-necked. I think funnel-necked? No, that doesn't seem. That doesn't sound like the right term. Funnel something. Why does bottleneck not sound right? I don't know what that term is. I'm like completely like stumped onto it as to what it actually is. Bottlenecked. I was confusing bottlenecking and funnels for some reason. It's bottlenecks. I would be bottlenecked by the I don't even know what I was saying. I got that confused by myself that I completely I just forgot my train of thought. That's how tired I am at the moment. It's been a long day. I had waking up at what, 5:30 in the morning for work, and then going out fishing today. Did that for 3 hours out in the sun. And I got home. It's currently 8:30 and I'm recording. I've been awake for a long time, alright? Don't judge me. I'm a sleepy guy. So let's upgrade this thing. God. Bang. What was I saying? I don't know. We have a better energy cube now. This should fix that bottleneck here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that back down. And then I need to use my pipe wrench to set that to extract. And then upgrade that. And then if we look here, max output, there we go, 6,000 FE a tick. Now what we should see, with all our machines running, is that we're in a surplus, which we are. Power is going up. Nice. That's exactly what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see. We still have time. This episode is actually going quite smoothly. I did not think that this would happen. What can we work on then? Oh, I got given a bunch of things from these quests. I think we got some thermal quests as well, didn't we? Cool. 2 things of silver. That's all well and good. Applied in logistics. So does crystals. That's right, we can sieve this from endstone or netherrack. This would be a good thing to work towards. I don't know where I want to go with this. Jeez. Circuit etcher. Fluix steel ingot from Lazier AE2. That sounds like my kind of mod. Anything with lazy in its name sounds like my kind of mod. Fluix just Okay, so it looks like to even get into Lazier AE2, you need to have like some sort of AE system up and running. While we're here, how are we looking on lava? Not great. You guys all like out of lava? Are we not generating enough? You're gaining. So are you. So are you. Actually, we'll be losing lava until this thing gets full. So I think we're okay. Until we start using up all of our power. For the time being, we're okay. But we may need to... what's the word? Increase our, lava production. Is there a better way of getting lava? Surely there's a better way of making this stuff. Besides, obviously, oh, actually, these things, different types of stuff give us... Oh, netherrack in it. It gives us a bucket per. Yeah, different items in here give us different amounts of lava in the crucible. I did not know that. So currently we're getting, per one, it's 250 millibuckets. Getting netherrack in there. Okay. How difficult would this be to set up right now? Igneous Extruder. Block of redstone we can get. Witch water we can get. Lava we can get. Igneous Extruder. Invar, redstone servo. This is all totally doable. What if I upgrade this to, instead of using cobblestone, to using netherrack? And then that would be a bucket per thing. We have some time. Yeah, we have like just enough time to do this. Let's do this. Okay, so what do I want? Why did I not add that to my wish list? I thought I did. So Igneous Extruder, cool. So for this thing, I need a redstone servo, done. Piston, I have all the things. Constantin gear, I just need my Constantin, which we made a bunch of before. This is why you always make more than what you think. Things are coming up, Millhouse. Beautiful, I need that. That's done. I need a bucket's worth of witch water, which we have conveniently just sitting there. Next thing I need is just lava, which again is really easy to get, just quietly. And I need a block of redstone. While we're here, I think this thing takes upgrades. So can I make myself an integral component? Integral. I want to make this one. Do I have the things? I don't. Gold gear. Makes hardened. Signalum gears. I need 8 of you. And I need an electrum. And some quartz. I have no space in my inventory. Let's get rid of some junk. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I don't need that. It's electrum, that's that. Quartz. 1, 2. Bang. I already have that. I need another one of these. And then with that, I can make that. Cool. Igneous Extruder. Nice, nice. That's that. I just need a bucket of lava now. Which we can get if I break one of these pipes so that it's not extracting anymore. So let's break that. And this thing will generate lava for us relatively quickly. I don't know if this is actually going to make it any faster, since the heat source has something to do with it. But since we're capable of setting this up, at the very least, we can then use it to do some some sorting and things like that. Let's make myself a crafting table, because we're going to need one down here. Cool. With that, I then want to make myself a drawer, because I'm going to get rid of this setup. And I'm going to break that. Going to go block of redstone there, Igneous Extruder on top of it, right? And then this thing needs your source blocks on either side. So let's use glass to go bang, 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 bang. Now on one side you need witch water, on the other side you need lava. This thing is now generating netherrack. And I can put this thing in there, and hopefully that makes it faster. Which it does actually, it triples how many things it makes 3 netherrack per operation rather than just the 1. Now if I put a drawer, which is the one I want to place, not that one, I want to place this one there, and then I should be able to do the side config. Ooh, I can't. Actually that's fine, because what I can do is instead, I need a puller upgrade. We can make one of these things, I just need another drawer. Whoop. Bang. And then I need a hopper. And of course I'm missing iron. Now even if this doesn't work, alright, this is still a net positive for us, because we can then use this setup to then crush and then get ourselves into getting, what's the word? Crushed netherrack and sifting it into getting netherite. That's what the word I was looking for. Into getting netherite. So then we can I'll put oops. Hey, it worked. Cool. So now netherrack's ending up in there. Once all of this stuff runs out, we should see netherrack popping up into these bad boys. Once I set that to extract. Donk. Or netherite's in there. Okay, I don't know that this is actually melting any faster, but at the very least, 1 netherrack turns into 1 bucket, so it's more efficient. In that sense. But I don't know that it's generating lava any faster. Unfortunately. Nah. I think it's we're totally tied by our what's the word? If I look at the crucible. By our heat sources. And I think at this point the superheating element is still the best we can do. Because dark matter blocks are expensive, right? Dark matter is yeah, dark matter is a long way away if we need all the modium. Yikes. Yeah, that's a long ways away. Okay, that's fine. Realistically, I might leave this setup. Am I going to leave this setup? I don't think I will. I think we may as well just switch it back to the cobblestone. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter too much. The redstone can stay there. Don't really care about that. In the long run, this doesn't really matter because at least we know that we can do the setup. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I want the other one, which is my oak one. Because then we can, you know, process netherrack into making ourselves some netherite stuff, right? Because we look at, we need the crushing recipe for this thing, don't we? I'm going to crush netherrack in the sieve, going through an emerald mesh, which is what we currently have. We can get nether quartz from it, which is actually really good, which means we don't need soul sand, but that's fine. We get cobalt, because I'm sure we'll use that for something. We get netherite, scrap, and a chance for gold. Well, you get 2 times 25 chance, so wow. With emerald mesh then, what's that? It's a 50% chance plus an extra 40% chance of getting a gold piece from each one crushed netherrack. Yo, you can get a ton of gold from this thing as well then. And then once we have netherite, right, we can also then upgrade it to get ourselves Certus quartz crystals rather than going through the crystal growth accelerations and stuff like that. Not a bad time. But that's all things to look in for the future, I think, because that's too much effort to set up. Kind of unfortunate, but power issues seem to be solved, which means next episode we can get into some more crazy block things. I think we're going to do Platinergistics. We're really kind of hurting for it, realistically. Not having some sort of system to like store all of our items, having to run around and like checking different chests and stuff like that. Not a fun time. So we're going to solve that next episode, I think. But if anyone is still watching, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all on the next one. Peace.